Hello everyone, welcome to another special episode of SRBTV TV's 1, 2, 3 Wrestling. I'm of course Kristen, and on today's episode, of course, if you've seen our part 1, part 2 reactions to WrestleMania, you would know that this episode, of course, if you see the title, is the Raw After Mania. Now, normally these are on a normal basis, every normal non-COVID-19 day, it's a normal day, big surprises, big call-ups, returns, surprises, appearances, shock value stuff, all that. But because of what the last few months the first few months of this year have brought, it's kind of worrisome to think about how tonight's Raw After Mania may not be the best Raw After Mania we've ever seen. Because all the Raw After Manias are pretty good, they have some quality matches, some nice surprises, some good moments, but the biggest thing with those is usually the crowd. The crowd, the people who are coming from all over the place to stay one more night in the city Mania is to be at the Raw After Mania, and that's not the case here. That's not the case here. There were reports that they did want to do that for Mania, have a limited audience, but then the whole social distancing rule was made out public, so they scrapped the idea. So this is going to be a very interesting Raw After Mania. I think the most interesting Raw After Mania that has nothing to do with any surprises or call-ups or anything like that. So, I do believe they have confirmed that one big thing we're getting tonight is Drew McIntyre making a big announcement. Maybe his next opponent after he won the WWE title. Who knows? But honestly, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm hoping for that. What else? No. Okay, so we're gonna probably look into more of Becky Lynch's win at WrestleMania, retaining her Raw Women's title. Where Shayna Baszler go from here? Then after that, I'm hoping Shayna just goes to NXT, because the next thing is, of course, Charlotte Flair probably talking about her NXT Women's title win, because there are reports saying that now she will be, because of the current situation, she's going to be jumping between Raw and NXT, because she's now the NXT Women's Champion. So it'll be interesting to see where they go with that. Let's see, what else? I don't know if we're going to get anything in regards to Edge. I know Orton, they'll probably have him off TV for a bit, but I highly doubt Orton's going to show up at all. There is a small chance that Edge will show up, and maybe we'll see where we'll go from there. What else? Probably won't see Styles for a while because he got buried alive, so he'll probably be off TV for a while. A lot of Raw-based stuff really did, big Raw stuff did happen, so. Street Profits retained, but as far as I knew, that was going to involve, what was it? The offers of pain, AOP offers of pain, but unfortunately one of the two members of the AOP is sidelined, and they have the other one benched until the other one recovers, which makes no sense to me. But whatever, he could be a bodyguard still, he can do all that jazz. I know most likely Rollins, Owens. Definitely Rollins will be coming out, most likely during Drew McIntyre's announcement. There was talk before everything went down that Rollins would be McIntyre's opponent for the summer for the WWE Championship throughout the summer. So we'll see where that goes. I think it's definitely going to be Rollins, most likely. What else? Gronkowski's 24/7 champion. We may see something from that. That's it. What am I hoping for? I don't know really, because as of right now, I have no idea. This was already pre-recorded. There could be some big surprises. There could be some big call-ups. We don't know that yet. I mean, I'm really hoping for something good, and here's hoping something good happens. Just regardless of the no crowd experience we are still feeling, and we're going to be feeling throughout all of April. So definitely. I'm not a big fan of WWE sometimes, but you gotta give them credit for trying to do their best to still bring out quality stuff overall. But yeah, that's all I got. I hate to sound somber, but I want to be really excited for tonight's Raw After Mania, and I'm I'm skeptical. You know, I'm very skeptical about what we're getting. Like if anybody's watched the last few Raws, it's been like a match or two, some build up, and a real pay-per-view rewind match. You know, one night we got Flair HBK, WrestleMania 24. One night we got Lesnar versus Mysterio at Survivor Series 2019. I'm hoping this is actually just content, new fresh content, matches, new build-ups, no match rewinds. I feel like if they do a match rewind, at least hopefully it's it's one of those big matches that are good, but it's gonna knock a few points off for me on that terms alone because I just want it to be quality. I don't mean to bring up AEW, but like AEW, like their stuff is still pre-taped, but none of it is like match rewinds. None of it is like match rewinds at all. You know, it's actual like content, promos, things like that. With Raw, with WWE, for some reason they find it great to, hey, let's replay this match from this said pay-per-view and fill up the time. I'm like, look, you have 3 hours. Do something with the stars you do have. I'm just hoping for some quality matches. I'm hoping for no match replays. I'm hoping for some good promos overall. And I'm curious to see where we go from here because for those who did, of course, watch WrestleMania, you already know that they've already announced that Money in the Bank is currently still scheduled to happen on May 10th, more than likely at the Performance Center. So let's hope that, there's a good build to that. I know there's probably going to be, because that's their content, is going to be the qualifying matches for that. You got to get the women's one up, you got to get the men's one all set and in shape. So I feel like we're actually going to be getting quality matches. That's probably another reason I'm looking forward to tonight. Is like now's the build to the Money in the Bank ladder matches. So I'm really curious to see where they go with the roster that they do have that's there to help out to the best of their abilities. So that's it. That's going to be it for me. So let's check this out. This is my reaction. These are my reactions to the Raw after WrestleMania 36. So of course, here we go. Making myself up, cause it's been a long day, very, very long day, and I'm tired, yes. Whew.
For Drew McIntyre, it is an opportunity over a decade in the making.
Yes.
Tonight at WrestleMania, it is all about the WWE Championship.
Or it goes something like that.
First time ever, Brock Lesnar goes one-on-one with Drew McIntyre. And here comes Lesnar right out of the gates, not giving McIntyre.
I wonder if they're going to show, if they do a match rewind, are they going to show a match from this weekend?
Lesnar kicked out of the Claymore.
We have never seen anyone kick out of the Claymore.
And now Drew McIntyre. He's got to think about another one.
It's hard to say. Both the part-timer title matches were like what they were. Personally, I thought the Drew Lesnar one was better because it had better story going into it. Because the Strowman Goldberg, there was no story. It was just out of nowhere, just swapped it. It swapped it out. And that was it. No explanation. And I just thought the other parts, both were not good matches, but at least Strowman has his first title in, and at least McIntyre has his big WWE Championship win as well. I just love Heyman in this match. Just do it. Keep on doing it. We can't kick out of all of them. Get back up, you bitch! That was the word of the weekend for WrestleMania, is the word bitch. This is Kevin Owens who keeps on calling him a bitch.
McIntyre fulfills his destiny. McIntyre is WWE champion.
Oh yeah, the fireworks moment. Or on the top. Sorry, if you guys are on the top, you know.
NXT Women's Champion Charlotte Flair. What a match she had against Rhea Ripley last night.
Yeah, she had the best women's match of the weekend. Which, of course, not saying much for against Charlotte Flair. Fucking Asuka. He's like, you look at the wrong. Look at you. You think you kick my ass? Well, you're wrong.
Flair considering the events of this past weekend at WrestleMania, losing the tag team titles.
Oh, wait a minute, from behind.
Now Morgan was trying to surprise Asuka. Asuka had a hold of the hair and now pounding away on the midsection of Liv Morgan. Oh, look at it. If you
That's all you got. Come on.
This isn't the first time Asuka's
had Morgan out at WrestleMania.
We've seen Asuka bounce back before.
I wish I could just rebuild Asuka from the ground up again, and we can just get that badass, like undefeated Asuka again. Just get Belair back up, make her a strong contender for a future women's title match against whoever's the women's title by the time they finish doing that. You know, that would be great. It's very nice.
Great ring awareness by Morgan to break up the cover that way.
Awareness and a little bit of block that Morgan's body can't get that bottom rope.
I feel like Asuka's becoming just more and more incensed in this match. You're right, Liv Morgan showing her tenacity. Whoa. Trying to catch Asuka along the rope. Oh, Asuka's got a hold of Morgan.
Oh God, no. We're not pulling that Shayna Baszler bullshit here. Fucking that Shayna Baszler bullshit, you know?
Morgan again.
Yeah.
Morgan trying to reach out for the ropes, trying to give herself some sort of chance against the Asuka lock. Asuka is determined to cinch this in. Asuka is all over Liv Morgan. Pulls the arm back. And now the body scissors. The Asuka lock is cinched in.
Yeah, Asuka won. Thank fucking God. It's like, yeah, Asuka won. Thank God she didn't lose Liv Morgan. She's got to cover after losing the fucking women's tag title. I mean, no, losing a match against Alexa last week. That's the recover, man. Good stuff. That was a decent match. Yeah, Liv Morgan had a good offense overall.
Started to take control.
Liv Morgan put up a fight, gave herself an opportunity, and that's all you can ask for.
I like it. Liv Morgan, bit by bit, is slowly starting to, like, improve in the ring. Bit by bit.
Victorious tonight on Monday Night Raw. But right now we want to take you back to this past Saturday, the historic first night of WrestleMania, where Becky Lynch defended her Raw Women's title.
Oh, I don't want to watch this.
Shayna Baszler.
I don't want to watch this. I don't.
Using the rope.
Man, I don't get it, man. Like, with the NXT Women's Championship, I can get it. At least with the NXT Women's Championship, I can really see why they gave Charlotte the title. I can honestly see it. I'm not 100% behind it, but I can see why they did it. Then they see Raw Women's title, I'm like, what? Wait, you want Nia to take it from her? Do you want Rhea Ripley to take it? What the fuck's going on, you know? I want to know what's next, because I'm not happy about the outcome. I really thought Shayna was going to win. She killed everybody in Elimination Chamber. It's nothing against Becky. Shayna should have won. But if it's Nia, at least it makes sense from a bit of a story standpoint from, 2018? Before 2018 Survivor Series?
Becky, big congratulations on retaining the Raw Women's Championship tonight. Thank you. Holding on to this bad boy for nearly a year straight.
That feels good.
Oh yeah, this is just 1 day shy of a year straight. Yeah, 365 days, the champ.
Wow.
They wanted to make the year.
Well, let's talk about your match. Some would say that when you flipped backwards out of Shayna's clutch, it was with your last gasp of air. What are your thoughts on that?
Nothing I do is an accident. Everything is calculated, and I'm always looking for a counter. I'm always looking for the win, and tonight I got that.
How good was Shayna tonight in your match?
Look, she's incredible. I never underestimated her. I think she underestimated me. But the fact of the matter is that she's been a top-ranked cage fighter for 10 years straight. She's the longest combined women's NXT champion in history.
Yeah.
Her skill set is maybe unmatched in what we have in WWE today. But the fact of the matter is tonight was a test of skill over heart, and I've got the heart.
Well, what's next for you as the reigning Raw Women's Champion?
Well, Shayna has a problem. She thinks she has my number. She certainly doesn't. But she has a problem with that finish tonight. Just tell her to not go missing. She knows where to find me. I'll be holding down the fort every single one.
She's like, if Shayna wants to challenge me, she can challenge me. That's fine by me. I just don't want to sit on my hands all day. Like I said,
The thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. The thrill of victory.
yeah, I need to get it.
And for you, Becky, I promise you the agony of my defeat.
Even has a better pickle.
I guess on the plus side, it looks like it's not over, and Shayna most likely, more than likely, will probably win it. But why didn't she just win at Mania, you know? And don't tell me, oh, it's because we want Becky to have had a year with the Rollins title. Come on, really? Really? You could have just let her take that from Becky, you know? Let that be a challenge for
doesn't have to
Becky.
make us distant, right?
I hope they just don't do it because
After all,
Becky needs to make a year with the Raw Women's
Carmax is
title.
doing everything we can to
I really
keep
hope
it
it's because they do that. They did that when it was still a Divas title, and like Charlotte was really close to winning on the Raw before she was going to pay-per-view to actually win it. You know, they did that. You know, instead of just letting her win, instead they let Nikki beat AJ Lee's record and then give it to Charlotte.
Don't have to be part of your morning routine. That's why
I
there's
just
a
don't
Lumia.
get that
With
sometimes.
just
Just one.
after 2 initial
I don't know.
doses,
What comes first? Is the story more important than making history, or is the history more important than the story? You know, just for me, it kind of doesn't make sense. I would want Shayna to win at WrestleMania, regardless of like, oh, the next month Shayna could win it, is gonna win it.
Rising crust pizza now has even more cheese.
Because all I see happening right now, I don't know what's gonna happen the rest of tonight. All I can see happening tonight is Becky retaining, or is it not Becky retaining? Shayna winning the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and then taking out Becky and winning there. Which you could have just gave the Money in the Bank briefcase to somebody else and let Shayna win at WrestleMania. You know, it just doesn't make sense. Why does wrestling have to be so challengingly difficult sometimes? I'm not even asking for what I want, I'm just asking for what will make more sense. You know, it made more sense if she won at WrestleMania and not just a month later. Not wait a month later to then win. It's not going to matter. You're not going to have an arena audience for at least until SummerSlam. I mean, Jesus Christ, people. I just don't get it sometimes.
I'm sure Austin Theory and Angel Garza spent plenty of time reviewing the video, the tape from last night at WrestleMania.
It wasn't a very long tape, by the way.
Garza and Theory here tonight.
have up her sleeve tonight, tag made in theory, considering that didn't go Zelina Vega's way last night?
Well, when I see Zelina Vega, I see the face of vindictiveness. So I'm sure that she has developed
What the fuck is that?
That sound was, but I like
What does work? This is a game of
for Austin Theory and Angel Garza. And what
Fuck.
motivation to say you were that close at WrestleMania, you can be a little bit better and win the tag team titles here tonight.
Anything can happen on the Raw after WrestleMania. And now Dawkins, 260 pounds on the move. This is Austin Theory.
Time to reassess your plan there, Austin Theory.
And a tag made in comes Montez Ford. And Byron's a perfect example of teamwork, how the Profits
I've been so happy for the Street Profits since they showed up. Well, finally started performing. You know, I didn't like it. I didn't like at first how they were just using them as like backstage hype guys. You know, talking about like matches and promo and like pay-per-views and things like that. Just love their stuff. Like love their stuff. Love them when NXT. Love them here. I was finally happy when they finally let them work and stuff like that. And it was great overall.
The Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, is in after his battle with Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. Rollins is in action later on tonight. We will hear from KO as well here on Raw.
Awesome. Yeah, Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins was such a good match. It really was. It had me going for a sec when Rollins disqualified himself. Once they continued after that, it was just good stuff. Really good stuff overall. I think overall the entire thing was thumbs up. Really good stuff overall. I'm curious to see where they go after tonight. Oh, after WrestleMania now. Is this rivalry continue, or is this rivalry put on pause so Rollins can focus on the WWE Championship? Ooh, nice.
Ford with a drop kick, a man who's clearly put his body on the line multiple times over the last week, and now catches Garza with a DDT.
That is the epitome of a man who thrives in the moment. Don't worry about the consequences. Just deliver. Wait a minute.
And Theory stepped inside the ropes, got the referee's attention, and caught Zelina Vega red-handed. Now Garza trying to capitalize, and the official's going to draw up this match.
Oh, she involved. Oh, they're disqualifying her. Okay, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. He caught her disqualification.
Now, Byron, this is shades of what happened last night. It appears another. Oh, again, what attack from Garza and Theory.
Are we rinsing and repeating this except for disqualification?
Hold on. We got company.
And she gets her whole entrance this time, though.
Is here on Monday Night Raw.
So nice to get to see her twice. Bianca Belair is back. Zelina Vega, you better watch yourself.
Oh, and caught Zelina Vega.
Yeah, it's the same thing we got in the WrestleMania match. It was like quality for a bit, then like they win. Oh, we're just.
You really think you're doing something? But girl, cause I go here now.
Oh.
Bianca Belair, the EST of NXT is the EST of WWE.
Oh.
And by the strong S, the toughest, the roughest, the quickest, the greatest, the best.
Oh.
But I'm
She's
not
officially
that
been
best.
called up.
You can't outrun me. So girl, come get in this ring. Or I have to come get you myself.
Bianca Belair.
You hear that, Tom? Bianca Belair goes here now, and she wants Zelina Vega.
Could we see Bianca Belair one-on-one with Zelina Vega?
Yeah, they confirmed it. That's cool. And now we're gonna get Vega versus Belair next.
And we are back on Monday Night Raw. Bianca Belair now setting a one-on-one with Zelina Vega. This is official and underway.
What a treat for us. Bianca Belair.
I just love it.
With Zelina the night after WrestleMania. I'm down with that.
And as you said, Bianca Belair goes here now, as in Monday Night Raw. That is fantastic news.
The EST, the strongest, the fastest, the toughest. I go on all night.
Oh, Bianca Belair made her presence felt at the expense of Zelina Vega. Last night at WrestleMania for the Street
Come here, let me kick your ass.
Raw Tag Team title.
folks. It's nice to see Zelina Vega get her comeuppance here against Bianca Belair. Zelina finding out the hard way. You put your hands on Bianca's man, you're going to have to deal with Bianca.
Now, Bianca Belair came down here in the WrestleMania rematch before the commercial break for the Raw Tag Team titles. Vega was trying to get involved in the match. Was caught red-handed by the official.
I just fucking love Montez Ford in this
And now
situation.
Belair runs down.
Slow down Bianca Belair, who is displaying just how resilient and powerful she is now. Readjusting the body of Zelina to a suplex.
Look at Montez.
Form of what his wife Bianca Belair is doing. Kick right to the face by Vega.
Zelina first on the middle rope there. And gets caught.
Look at the power.
Yeah, god damn, that girl's amazing. And she's doing little squats in between.
And now Bianca Belair on the move. Oh, and Austin Theory trying to slow up Belair. Here comes Morning Garza.
That took care of the Austin Theory.
Dude, Garza's like, fuck that, I'm out.
Garza.
Right in the middle of the ring.
And this has gotten completely out of hand once again. The official call.
Wait, is it now gonna be a mixed tag match?
Tensions are just so high between all 6 of these superstars, and once again,
Her first match on Raw ends in a no contest. No, this is, oh my god, now it's a 6-man tag.
I mean, we're just one day removed from the prestigious WrestleMania 36.
It's gonna be a 6-person tag now.
My brother is here. My wife is here. So how about we just make this a family affair and just do 3, uno, dos, tres, against 3.
Uno, tres, man.
Because Bianca Belair and the Street Profits are up, and we want the smoke.
I concur. Let's make it a family affair.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn, this is... First it was a regular tag team match, and it was Bianca Belair Vega, and now it's a 6-person tag team. Why didn't it just be... The next step be a 6-person tag team? I just... Oh boy.
Get a new Papa deal for...
Now it's... Oh.
Bobby, what happened out there tonight?
You know, Charlie, something makes me feel like I need new management.
Or
Or
divorce.
a new wife.
Oh!
Everyone, what are we doing and what are we talking about?
Nothing.
Oh! I smell divorce in your future. And a root Bulgarian root. Hopefully.
What did you do to my husband?
I didn't do shit to your husband. I didn't shoot the body Lashley either.
Be the smartest idea with a bad wheel and
Ooh.
Boy, kick right to the face. Was a little slow on the ascent, and Aleister Black able to catch him.
Aleister Black now poised to make him pay for it. The damage to the knee is what Aleister Black caused.
That's gotta hurt.
Into the canvas. Great counter by Cruz. From the middle, turnbuckle and a knee right to the face.
You go back to how gingerly Apollo Crews had to maneuver himself. And once again, this is not a position Apollo Crews wants to be in. At the mercy
It's
of
it.
Aleister Black.
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
For the Black
Never
Mass.
mind.
Apollo Crews thought about the toss powerbomb. Now the cover and a kick out by Cruz. Black Mass.
That's it.
Night.
Aleister Black got all that one. And it's
Apollo Crews' best match on WWE programming. Easily. Apollo Crews' best match on WWE programming.
WrestleMania.
Do not at us or me or our Twitter. Easily his best match in WWE. Easily. Just amazing effort from Apollo Crews here. Absolutely spectacular. effort from Apollo Crews here. I'm so fucking happy it wasn't a squash match. Part of me is thinking they needed to fill time for a match, and they gave it here. Thank you for giving Apollo Crews a chance.
WWE resume. After defeating Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania, Aleister Black.
He's like, that's, him staring at him is like his version of a sign of respect, you know?
Last night we saw another physical matchup.
He's like, huh, not bad. It's like, I'm getting somewhere now. Who are they taking on? Oh yes, Forgotten Sons. Forgotten Sons showed up here. Oh! Lorcan Burch! Lorcan Burch! 1-2 up in this bitch! Hell yeah, baby!
Ricochet and Alexander within the Raw tag team.
I think the sky's the limit. I mean, there's a lot of comparisons to the Street Profits. Two guys who became friends years ago, and now they're Raw Tag Team Champions. The same thing can be said for Cedric Alexander and Ricochet. They can take that friendship and propel it into tag team success here on Raw.
I love this already.
This is what Lorcan and Burch do best. Straight ahead, smash mouth style, and a kick out by Alexander. And Byron, it's something you've talked about throughout the night, the Raw after WrestleMania. It's a chance to restart things in your career. And Cedric Alexander and Ricochet, they've had some successes and some struggles in singles competition.
Thursday who this match is truly for. Well, I guess we'll wait and see.
But
if you guys haven't, follow Orly Lorcan's Twitter. He is an amazing man on Twitter. You have to follow him. Hell, his dog has his own Twitter, and it's amazing. You have to guys check it out.
You know, for the last 5 months, my career was hell. Hell. Ever since Seth and I started this thing back in November, all I wanted for 5 months was to get him in a ring, one-on-one, and instead, what I got was multiple attacks by 2, 3, 4 guys at a time. I was beaten down and nearly broken so many times that it got to the point where I asked myself, is it worth it? You know? But then at WrestleMania, when I jumped off that sign and crashed through the table onto Seth and got him back in the ring and hit him with that stunner, and then I heard the ref make the 3 count, I got my answer. Yes, it was all worth it to finally have a WrestleMania moment that I can be proud of. But now that that's done, it's time for me to refocus and move on to bigger and better things. But what is that? Right? I used to call myself a prize fighter. Maybe it's time for me to go back to that. Or maybe there's more people in WWE like Seth who deserve a stunner or 2. The point is, no matter what I do from here on out, the message and the mentality remain the same. I am here to stay, and I will just keep fighting, because this is the Kevin Owens Show.
Goes out, squat, destroys the guy, leaves. Mustache. Goofy mustache. Oh!
Check this out, she's back! The former Raw Women's Champion, the irresistible force, Nia Jax, is returning!
Jax! Okay!
Cannot wait to see what she does inside.
Okay, Nia Jax is back.
Meanwhile, back here on USA on Monday Night Raw.
Hey, Nia Jax is back.
Nia Jax.
Hey. Hey, look, it's Nia Jax.
Make your way to the ring from San Diego, California, Nia Jax! We talked all night, Tom, about how the Raw after WrestleMania is a chance to hit the reset button. Well, one of the best parts also about the Raw after WrestleMania is seeing returns. Case in point, after a year out of action, Nia Jax.
Year. It's been a fucking year, Angel.
After double knee surgery, Nia Jax is back in action. Stronger.
Hey, it's Purrazzo. Ah, Purrazzo.
And her opponent from Hackettstown, New Jersey, Tiana Purrazzo. challenge tonight for Nia Jax in her return against Purrazzo from NXT. Purrazzo's trying to get the thick of things for the NXT Women's Championship picture, but right now the virtuosa of the Fujiwara armbar trying her hand against the irresistible force.
Purrazzo is a submission expert, and the one thing Deonna has in her favor is that Deonna has been competing on a regular basis. We're going to find out if there's any ring rust for Nia Jax, who has been out of action for a year.
Nia Jax hard into the corner.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, and a big clothesline by Jax. And if you want any idea of just how tough Nia Jax is, at last year's WrestleMania, Nia Jax competed for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles with 2 torn ACLs. She competed through it before eventually having double knee surgery.
Right now, Nia Jax is imposing her will on Deonna Purrazzo.
Oh, and Nia Jax with a short arm clothesline.
You think Nia was anxious to get back in the ring?
Absolutely. But think about how much things have changed, Byron, since Nia Jax was regularly competing. Becky Lynch has been Raw Women's Champion for over a year. Shayna Baszler clearly not going to forget about Lynch. A Raw superstar, Charlotte Flair, is the NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah, the landscape has changed as it is. Now, Nia Jax into the mix.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be either Lynch Baszler or
Bianca Belair now
Lynch Jax. So like I said, they still have. I'm not gonna say chemistry. I'm saying like they have that rivalry. I don't remember if they ever. Yeah, they don't finish. They never really finished that rivalry between them after Survivor Series 2018. Oh, before Survivor Series 2018.
And the DDT by Nia Jax.
Damn, that was brutal.
Let's begin. Nia Jax dominant in her return to Raw. Here's your winner, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax picking up right where she left off 1 year ago. Look at the absolute dominance from the irresistible force at the moment this match started. Right from
God, I don't remember last. It was over a year since we saw Nia compete. So.
No opportunities here in this matchup, and then bam, the Samoan drop.
Bailey's probably like, oh, thank God she's on Raw. Becky's probably looking at her going, ooh, fresh meat. Yeah, I think that's Becky's next opponent for the Raw Women's title is Nia.
The irresistible force, Nia Jax, grabbing the attention of the WWE.
I wish they would start up right here, you know.
Last weekend, that everyone was fixated on the Boneyard match. The Queen has had.
I am 90% behind, 90% fine with this now. 10% I'm still not happy with this, to be honest. I'm really not.
NXT Women's title, Charlotte Flair has done it again, this time at WrestleMania.
Great. Yippee for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new NXT Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte, a big congratulations. I don't need you to congratulate me. So here's the thing. When I was a little girl, my dad had custom cars. He had custom roads. He had custom suits. And everyone thinks, it's the suit that makes the man. No. You know what my dad told me? It's the man that makes the suit. So the superstars in this business assume it's the title that makes the man or the woman. No, it's the woman that makes the title. I've been the Raw Women's Champion. I've been the SmackDown Women's Champion. Hell, I retired the Divas Championship. Now, I stand here, the 2-time NXT Women's Champion. Rhea Ripley tonight? She was alright.
Oh, fuck you.
She does what every other woman in this company does. They bow down to the queen. Woo!
I'm trying to silver lines, look at all the positives and shit like that.
WrestleMania went off the air.
Okay. segment on Raw. I don't get that.
Starting to set in. This is so special for Drew. McIntyre is the first superstar born in the United Kingdom to win the WWE title. Drew McIntyre is the first.
Makes no sense. Why just make this part of Raw?
Drew McIntyre, congratulations on your victory over Brock Lesnar and the fact that you are the new WWE champion. Now I know it's only been about 20 minutes, but has the magnitude of what you've accomplished hit you yet?
No, it absolutely hasn't. You know, it's been 20 minutes. I've not had the chance to talk to anybody or my family. I've had a chance to sit myself, and I've had a chance to do one thing because I don't believe this is real. Pinching myself to make sure I'm not going to wake up. So I took the time to get the plates changed. Looks pretty cool, yeah? Now I know it's official. Now I know I'm not dreaming. A lot of emotions. I don't know where to start. So I'm going to start with the match. Let's go from there. There's plenty of time going forward. I want to say thank you. It's going to be a weird one. You're not going to believe it. People at home aren't going to believe it. Thank you, Paul Heyman. Weird one, yeah? Want to see where I'm going with this? During the match, I was ready. I came in physically, mentally, emotionally ready. Brock Lesnar walked down that aisle with a look in his eyes like I've never seen from anyone in my entire life. You can tell a lot by a man, your opponent, by looking in their eyes. He was ready to go to war. So was I. There was a point when Paul Heyman said, "Keep giving him the F5, Brock. Drew can't keep getting back up. He's going to stay down." He obviously doesn't know Drew McIntyre very well, does he? My life flashed before my eyes in that moment.
I just don't get why this is not
Every
the
single
Raw
time
thing.
I've been knocked down, and I had to fight back up. In my professional life, in my personal life, I have never surrendered. I fought all the way from not the start, from 10 feet under, dug my way up, and crawled to the main event of WrestleMania. And every time he said that, every time he hit an F5, I stopped getting hurt. I started getting angry. F5, angrier. F5, angrier. No surrender. Thinking about climbing to the top of that mountain inch by inch, and I don't give a damn there was Brock Lesnar on the top. I was going to claymore him as many times as it took. And as of about 22, 23 minutes ago, Drew McIntyre is the new WWE champion.
Big Show. The Big Show.
Big Show. The world's largest athlete, the Big Show, and he's got a referee in tow. We haven't seen the Big Show in months, Tom.
Where are they going with this? Where are they going with this?
Look at that, man. You did it. Man, you slayed the beast. You conquered the conqueror. You beat Brock Lesnar at the main event of WrestleMania to become the WWE champion. Wow. Now there's an entire locker room full of truly talented competitors. Have you in their sights? But you know, Drew, this is a big man's world. I know you think you're a big man, but you're no giant.
There we go, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. It's not big congratulations from Big Show. Listen, mate, I know where this is going.
See, that's the problem. You don't know.
You don't know shit.
I'm not challenging for your WWE title right now. I'm not going to challenge you with Money in the Bank for a title opportunity. I'm just saying, you're dressed to compete. I'm dressed to compete. We have a referee. I mean, what's the problem? Ding, ding, ding. Ring the bell, bitch. Let's go.
Okay, here's the problem. I don't know if you noticed, I assume you did, you just talked about it. I just fought Brock Lesnar, I just beat Brock Lesnar for the WWE title. That's why I'm dressed to compete. I don't know why your dress.
Just to compete?
I
Thank you.
assure you, I'm not fighting right now.
So what you're saying is
You're a bitch.
that all that talk you did before, you're just some kind of punk. You flapped your gums, talking about Brock Lesnar and understanding your own pain.
I'm nervous. I don't know where this is
You
going.
got angry. Drew, I don't see you angry. I'm looking you dead in the eye. You know what I see? I see fear. You're afraid of me.
Come on, Joe. This isn't my first day. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of anybody. And I know you're trying to push my buttons. I'm Scottish, I've got a temper. But I'm going to put it simply and slowly so that you can understand. There is nothing you can say that will convince me to fight you tonight.
Oh, I mean, you could call him a bitch.
McIntyre's fired up now. As Drew
This is the
McIntyre
big
sets up
announcement?
the WWE Championship. The Big Show trying to promote the champion. And yes, indeed, Byron, the WWE title is off the
What?
absolutely.
What? No!
Right now, Drew McIntyre is defending the WWE Championship against the Big Show 20 minutes after he won it from Brock Lesnar.
A crawling matchup against the Beast and our kick.
Oh, god damn it. Can we just...
Giant Big Show. Oh, and now driving into the canvas. You understand the pride of Drew McIntyre, how much this journey to the WWE Championship has meant. But is this a wise decision?
Forget that, Tom. We've never seen this, period.
Why can't we just count this as a Raw main event match?
And then not even a half an hour after he wins it, we get a challenge. They got put that title on the line that he just won.
Cinder block like fist right to the ribs of McIntyre. No way McIntyre's even close to 100%. Think about the gall of the Big Show to take advantage of this situation and try and goad McIntyre.
For the love of God, just kick him in, not to end it.
Played by the Big Show. The Big Show knows Drew McIntyre is not 100%.
You getting angry now? Huh? You getting angry? This is what it takes to be a champion, Drew. You take this kind of pain? Huh? Can you take this kind of pain?
Listen, and we know the Big Show, he's been in there with the best. He's been in there with Brock Lesnar, and maybe he sees Drew McIntyre as a champion who is not credible enough, and maybe that's why the Big Show came out here.
Big Show is 6-time world champion throughout his career. Remember, he won the WCW world title from the Immortal Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan his first night in that promotion.
WCW? You can say WCW. Like, Vince owns that promotion. All the rights to that promotion.
Brock Lesnar, the most dangerous, one of the most dominant superstars we've ever seen step inside the ring.
Hey, Big Show has been in the ring with Lesnar. He knows exactly how rapid pain McIntyre's body is.
I've been here 4 decades.
Why couldn't they just call this a Raw main event match? Why couldn't this be a Raw main event match? That part is not
What a
making sense.
colossal headbutt from the world's largest athlete.
Look, I get it, McIntyre. He wanted to enjoy this win. He didn't want to face the Big Show tonight. But who wouldn't? You're right. The Big Show pushed him too far. Pushed him to a point here. Drew McIntyre may be mere moments away from surrendering the WWE Championship he worked so hard to win.
McIntyre's
Oh,
not
for the love of
waiting
God.
for
What
surrender.
the hell, man?
The way Big Show's rolling, it could be a matter of time. Now the Big Show from the second row, close to...
Fuck, Big Show hasn't had a WrestleMania match. Oh, no, WrestleMania match too.
For the title and a kick out by the WWE Champion.
I mean, I don't know how Drew McIntyre even managed to kick out of that.
We got some fighting. Come on. Get up there and make you hurt.
At the last second, they made a WWE Championship match. They could have said here, but they didn't say here.
This is how I do my best work.
Man, I'm trying the last time. I think last time Big Show had a match was that steel cage match he has against Strowman like a year and a half ago. Last singles match? I'm trying to remember his last WrestleMania singles match. Yeah, ooh. Was it against Sumo? No. Floyd no. Try and think further. Try and think further.
Once again.
What the hell, man?
And not just defending the title against anyone, you're defending the title against the world's largest athlete. You're defending the title against one of the greatest in the Big Show.
Play down, Drew. What do you want all this pain for, buddy?
And every time McIntyre battles back, Big Show makes him pay for it.
I guess, hey, watch the Big Show show. It's
And another
looks fine.
slam to McIntyre.
It looks like a very standard by the book sitcom. Doesn't look bad. It just by the very paint by numbers sitcom, to be honest.
Work for this dream.
Do you want to make WWE champion and state champion? Do you want it bad enough? Huh? What are you made of? Huh? Tell me. What are you made of? What are you made of? Huh?
Okay, please, for the love of God, just.
Oh, Big Show, going for another shot to the chest of McIntyre. But the WWE champion trying to dig down deep. Is he broken?
I mean, it's remarkable that McIntyre has all kind left in him, but that fight might be on the verge of dissipating now.
Caught by Big Show. Center of the ring, going for a choke slam. And now McIntyre with a giant slam. Cover. Oh, and Big Show powers out with authority.
Please end this, McIntyre.
Think about how much this took out of Drew McIntyre to hoist up the 400-plus pound frame of the Big Show.
Drew McIntyre, under unprecedented circumstances, has to show the resolve of a champion, has to give a champion's effort tonight against the Big Show, minutes after defeating Brock Lesnar.
You can do a Claymore for the top row.
Oh, caught by the giant into a choke slam.
That's gonna be it.
Big
That's
Show
gonna be it.
to win the title. McIntyre
fuck me.
shoulder up in two. And Big
Fuck
Show
me.
can't believe it.
McIntyre trying to go for all of the experience of the Big Show, delivering with the choke slam. But Drew McIntyre still survives and still has a huge mountain to climb.
The Big Show aiming to capitalize. Balling up the enormous right hand. And now the Big Show looking for the KO punch. Claymore!
That's it.
By
1, 2, 3, let's go home.
Cover. Drew McIntyre puts down the giant.
Here's your winner, and still the WWE champion, Drew
First title event was Big Show.
The man that dreamed the broken dream and made it come true. Drew McIntyre holds on to his WWE Championship.
On a night where Drew McIntyre conquered the Beast incarnate, overcame the Big Show, he has proven
That's it.
he deserves
That's a weird ending to this Raw.
WWE
A very, very weird ending to this Raw. So while not exactly as spectacular as a normal Raw After Mania is, I still honestly thought this was a good show. Last few weeks we've gotten, like I said in my pre, a lot of, we got a lot of rewind matches, we got a handful of matches here and there. This felt packed with stuff, you know? This actually felt like an episode of Raw. For the first time in a while, it truly felt like an episode of Raw. There was a lot going on. There was stuff I didn't like either. So, let's see. It had Asuka Liv Morgan, which is actually a decent enough match. Becky Lynch with a backstage promo post WrestleMania. The problem with a lot of the post WrestleMania backstage interviews was you can see them all on WWE.com. So there was nothing here that you haven't seen already if you're already subscribed to like WWE's YouTube channel, for example. So there's a lot of stuff here I didn't see. So I don't know. I guess I'll kind of give it a pass in here. But Becky Lynch, pretty much saying if Shayna wants another go, give her a go. Shayna says she wants another go, pretty much. Then we had the most bizarre segment of the night, besides my dog bothering me, which is the Raw Tag Title rematch from WrestleMania. And, you know, decent, but ends more or less the same. Oh, no, it ends about the same. Ends short, then Selena Vega interferes, and then Bianca comes out. But in this case, Bianca comes out, wrecks Selena, and announces she's officially joined the Raw roster. So, the first official, the only NXT call-up we're getting on tonight's Raw is pretty much just Bianca Belair. And then after that, they have a match, Blair vs. Vega, then that ends in a DQ, and then they have a 6-person tag match, and then that match actually goes on for a bit longer, and okay, just all that was just so, it was too much, to be honest. That was technically 3 matches in one whole segment, and it's just, I didn't enjoy it. I mean, I'm happy for Bianca Belair there. You know, what we got of the matches we did get in that segment were decent enough. I thought the Bobby Lashley segment about him thinking about another wife means they are sprinkling the seeds for the divorce of Lashley and Lana. Because apparently you don't get in the way of Lashley's matches, Lana. Apparently that's it. You don't have to blame the person interviewing them. Then we got easily the best match of the night, which was Aleister Black versus the now Raw superstar Apollo Crews. Apparently they say, oh, he was a last call draft pick or something, that he was like kind of free agent-ish. But easily, this was the best match of the night. Easily, this was the best match of the night. Not only did it make Aleister Black look great, but it made Apollo Crews have the best match he has ever had in WWE. Hands down, the best match he's had in WWE. Definitely worth checking out. Next up, we got Alexander and Ricochet versus Lorcan and Burch. It looks like they're starting to build Alexander and Ricochet as a tag team, which is some good stuff. Saw some nice things between both teams. Ultimately, this was a match to showcase Alexander and Ricochet's stuff. So good for them. And I'm hoping they actually utilize them better than they've been used recently. Then we got the backstage promo. This wasn't a post WrestleMania. This was just flat out a backstage promo for Kevin Owens. Just happy to be done with the chapter of his life with Rollins. Now looking forward towards the future, becoming the prize fighter he always called himself, and to once again introduce us all to the Kevin Owens show. So maybe he's the one next up for a shot at the title. Maybe he's going to be one of the men in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Time will tell right now. I honestly do see him being part of the ladder match at the very least. Next up, we got Seth Rollins taking on Denzel DeJournette. I apologize if I fucked that up. And Rollins, I love Rollins' attitude throughout this entire segment. Just comes in, just not in a mood, keeping quiet. Match starts. Wrecks Denzel's shit, wins, tries his coat, walks out with the same fucking attitude. I really did enjoy that. Then we got Nia Jax's first official match back. She's officially a Raw roster member. She takes on Deonna Purrazzo. It's pretty much a squash match. She wrecks Purrazzo's shit. I would assume she's going to be next up for Becky Lynch's title. They're going to take a breather from Baszler. And they're going to take a breather from Baszler. So I believe switch up to Jax for a bit, and then go right back to Baszler a little later. That's my best guess. Then we got seeing Humberto Carrillo, which was nice, taking on Brendan Vink. And it was another squash match pretty much to make Korea look good, and Korea looked good. We got the Charlotte Flair backstage post WrestleMania thing. She just says, she's the best. Ripley was alright, and like, she's the best. That's pretty much the entire segment in a nutshell. So, I guess we'll find out more come NXT this week. Let's see. Then after that, we got a weird segment, which you'd think they would film it as a Raw segment, but no, they filmed it as a post-WrestleMania segment. So Drew McIntyre comes out, has a fight, has an interview about how great it is to be champion, shows off how he already has the plates, his title plates on the WWE Championship. Then the Big Show comes out, pretty much calls him a bitch, and then they have a WWE title match. Now, only problem with this whole segment was, why didn't they just make this a Raw match? Switch everything up, make it a Raw match. What? Yeah, you had the giant WrestleMania sign, so what? Just make it a Raw match. But no, it's a post-WrestleMania match, and, it's about what you expect. Big Show dominates for a majority of it, then Drew McIntyre makes a really amazing comeback with a Claymore, and that's that. That is that. But like I said, overall, I thought this was a good Raw. Not a good Raw after Mania, but just a good Raw in general. There were highlights were definitely I like the Asuka Maria match. The Aleister Black Paul Cruz match was amazing. And I loved Rollins. I also loved Rollins' attitude throughout his squash match. And I'm very curious to see where to go next with KO and stuff. I guess, yeah, and it's really cool to see Bianca Belair back. But then you have stuff like that random main event match out of nowhere. You have that longer than it needed to be stuff between the Street Profits, Bianca Belair, Zelina Vega, Garza, and Theory. Didn't need to be longer than it needed to be. Oh, it didn't need to be longer than it needed to be. So, and I feel like there was a bit too many look-backs. One too many, like, hey, let's look back what happened at WrestleMania. Hey, let's say, like, a whole bunch. Like, don't get me wrong, it was way better than seeing the full-length WrestleMania rewind match for something. But I did enjoy that, but like I said, a bit too many for my taste. But that was it. That was the Raw After Mania. Thank you for joining me. I know I wasn't exactly giving the best of all-time reactions, but honestly, it's really difficult to do on your own, especially when you have nobody around to bounce off with. For me personally, I usually like somebody to bounce off with overall. It keeps the blood flowing, gets the momentum going, and things like that. So, but other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like me just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about the Raw After Mania, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well. Let me know what you thought of the Raw After WrestleMania 36. What was your favorite moments of the night, or your least favorite moments of the night? Where do you think WWE is going from here on in, considering our situation right now? Where do you think they're going from now here on in? It's like they kept on saying on tonight's Raw. It's a new step towards more. It's the first chapter towards next year's WrestleMania. So, what did you guys think? What do you think's next for all the winners, all the losers, and all that jazz? Let us know in the comments below. Put down your job of my reaction overall. Most importantly, I thank you for watching. I will most likely, on the next episode of SRBTV, I will more than likely check out the SmackDown After Mania, WrestleMania 36, because it is only fair, all things considering. Since I did a Raw, might as well do the SmackDown as well. So until next time, though, I am Kristen, and this has been a very Raw-filled episode of 123 of SRBTV's 123 Wrestling. So I will see you later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
or any one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of our playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter
and Stardust
at Super React Bros.